Welcome to NYC Guidebook. I'm your host, Brian E. Denton. You're watching an episode of Walk-In with Brian. Today, we're going to be taking a walk through Inwood Hill Park in northern Manhattan. Let's take a walk.
All right.
So we're at the Orange Trail trailhead, located between Staff Street and Dyckman. To get here by subway, shout out to Billy Strayhorn, take the A train to Dyckman Street and head west a few blocks. So immediately you see here these orange blazes on the rocks. Just like the Appalachian Trail, they're going to tell you where the trail is and where to go. When you see a blaze like this, of two blaze marks, you're going to want to turn left. If the top blaze mark was on the right, you'll turn right. I'd just like to apologize. I thought we'd get some more fall foliage, but it looks like I'm perhaps a week or two early. It's a black squirrel over here. There's also a rabies warning. Back in March, they found 4 raccoons with rabies. So every time I hear a squirrel, I'm going to be freaking out here. So my apologies for that. It's a little bit of history about the park. There is evidence of human habitation in Inwood Hills Park since prehistoric times. Through the 17th century, the Native Americans known as Lenape inhabited this area, and there's evidence of a main encampment along the eastern edge of the park. You can see why too, because it's strategically located between the Harlem and the Hudson rivers, which gave them access to water and food. Here we can see another hash mark, or blaze, rather. Now in the 17th and 18th centuries, colonists from Europe settled and farmed the land up here. And during the Revolutionary War, American forces built a 5-sided earthwork fort, known as Fort Cox, in the northwest corner of the park. We'll see that later. But they were only able to hold it until 1776 when the British took it from them. And they got it back when the war ended in 1783. In the 1800s, much of the present-day Inwood Hill Park was country homes and various philanthropic institutions. In 1954, the Peter Minuit post of the American Legion, they dedicated a plaque at the southwest corner of the ball field here to mark the location of the legendary, I guess, property purchase in 1626, when supposedly they purchased the land from the Lenape. It's also claimed that this took place in southern Manhattan. But in 1992, Councilmember Stanley E. Michaels introduced legislation which was enacted to name the natural areas of Inwood Hill Park Shokabok in honor of the Lenape who once lived here. And then the urban ecology site was open too. Some of the features you're going to find in this park. It is the last natural forest and salt marsh in Manhattan. And we're going to get a look at that salt marsh towards the end of our hike. There are 3 hiking trails. There's the white, blue, and orange trail. We are currently on the orange trail, which is about 1.3 miles. It's rated as vigorous to moderate hiking. And it's unpaved, and it's through the heart of the park's forever forest. So it's definitely the most scenic. The blue is rated as moderate hiking. It's on a paved road. Still scenic, still nice. and it goes through the woods. The white trail is on paved paths and provides supposedly fantastic views of the Hudson River. Man, I wish I would have got here 2 weeks from now. Oh well. Maybe next time. Again, bunch of squirrels. I hope these are not the rabid raccoons. So in addition to these hiking trails, you're going to have barbecue areas, kayak launch sites, softball fields, handball courts, scenic lookouts, playgrounds, dog runs, tennis courts, volleyball courts. You got some restrooms and soccer pitches. So it's a great place to take the whole family. So once these leaves fall over here looking west, you're going to get a pretty great view of the Hudson River. You can see glimpses of it now. And we got these fallen leaves, this kind of fall foliage teaser. Wonder which way we go here. I don't see any blaze marks. Well, it says do not enter, so I'm not going to enter that. Let's see if we can find some more blaze marks here, though. I wonder why you're not supposed to enter down there. That does look like the orange trail because it's unpaved down there. But you gotta follow the rules. Still, it's plenty nice. Get some leaves changing over here. Still not as striking as it's gonna be in a few weeks. So I see blue blazes, so we're probably on the blue trail now, which is unfortunate that they cut off the orange trail. Yeah, we're definitely on the blue trail now, as you can see from this blue blaze. I do know that the blue trail and the orange trail run together for a little bit. So maybe this is still technically the Orange Trail. I saw a dude at the beginning there having his morning 40-ounce beer. Obviously a nature enthusiast. He's here this early to enjoy the park like me. You like to see that. Oh, so it appears that we are on the Orange Trail too. So this must be where the Orange Trail and the Blue Trail run together. The orange, blue, and white trails, naturally, and obviously are in reference to New York City's flag. Here we go, an orange blaze and a blue blaze. So I think that means that the Orange Trail is going to continue this way and the Blue Trail goes up here. That's my assumption. So there's an initial kind of incline when you first get on the trail. It's kind of tough to talk and narrate, you know, at the same time as filming this, because I'm woefully out of shape. Working on that though. Okay, we have another fork in the road, and we have a blue blaze here. And the trail continues up here. We're going to follow this blue blaze because I think we're still congruent, or running with the orange. I chose correctly. Okay, that is a squirrel. As of now, I do not have rabies. Oh, this is nice. This is wonderful. So what we're approaching here is the Overlook Meadow. It's going to provide you with some very scenic views of the Hudson River and then New Jersey Palisades. In the summertime, you're going to find some lovely wildflowers and wild grasses growing along here. You now can clearly see the Hudson River to the west. And again, just a few, maybe 2 weeks too early for the fall foliage. Okay, so we're not supposed to enter here because of pesticide application. Very good. Yeah, this must be Overlook Meadow. Very nice. What is that? I'm a city boy, man. I can't take this stuff. That's the Hudson River. Couples out there. That's nice. It's probably a romantic spot. You should take your significant other over here. Very beautiful. Look at these things. Some sort of fruit? They look like tennis balls. I have no idea. All right, so it looks as if we're at the point where the orange and the blue trails diverge. As you can tell by these blaze marks on the tree, you'll see that the orange is to the left and the blue trail is to the right. And because we're orange trail walking today, we will go to the left. And I hear, okay, that's a squirrel. I'm still so jumpy, man. Ew. This July, I took my son camping for Cub Scouts, and at Alpine in Jersey. It's about 30 minutes north of the city, and I was just terrified the whole trip, because every night this gaggle of raccoons would come out, and the first night, these raccoons were vicious, man. They sounded like feral rabid canines, the way they growled at each other as they tried to get at their food, which we inadvisedly brought to the campsite. And I thought for sure I was gonna have to fend off a bunch of rabid raccoons and save my son's life, and they kept coming back, they kept growling, and so I didn't get any sleep. My son loved it, he got his sleep, but I was just terrified because I'm a ridiculous person. So right now, that memory is still fresh in my mind as I read the rabies warning for this park. So they got a bird here of some sort. I don't know anything about nature. It's a bird. Again, you can see, the very beginning of the leaves turning here. So this is going to look very nice in a week or two. I mean, it looks nice now. This is a cool place to go, to take a nice walk. You can still obviously hear the highway to the west, so it's not as isolated as some of the parks in the city. But it's nice. Okay, so now we're getting to some of the unpaved parts of the Orange Trail. Black squirrel. Okay, there's a lot of squirrel activity, so I'm gonna be extra vigilant for these rabid raccoons they got up here. Man. Such a nice walk through the woods, though. Back off the paved portion of the Orange Trail, off the paved onto the unpaved. I believe this is the white trail, this paved area here. As you can see from the blaze mark, this will continue the Orange Trail portion. A little bit of fall foliage color. Just a little. I believe what we're going to see this way, which is east, are the salt marshes, the only preserved salt marshes in Manhattan. We'll take a look. Yeah, that I believe is the salt marsh down there. We'll see if we can get down there. I mean, it's down this area. See if I can take us down there. I don't think that the orange trail goes to it. We have a trail obstruction here. Alright, wish me luck. I'm going to temporarily go off trail. NYC Guidebook. We live on the edge here. And I've made it back to safety. Still rabies free. Blueberry? Blueberry maybe? Those don't look like the pokeberries. So at this point on the trail, we're somewhat isolated from the sounds of the city, and I say that naturally, of course, when an airplane flies overhead. You can still hear, aside from that airplane, a little bit of the highway. But in terms of visuals, you're just getting the naturally preserved forest that Inwood Park provides. There's the fall foliage I was looking for. So today's walk is any indication what you want to do if you're taking someone here, or you're just coming for yourself and you want to see fall foliage, is you want to come probably late October, because most of the leaves here are still green and intact. But as you can see, there's some coloration. I'm filming this on October 12th. Right down there you got the football pitches. You're going to want to stay on trail here, because this is some very severe drop off right there. I don't know if the wide angle lens of this camera gets it, but that's pretty steep. It's quite the drop. We're now along the eastern part of the park where we spoke before. There's evidence of 17th century Native American settlements here. And pretty soon we're going to find some caves that they use as shelter. They're going to be just up the trail here a little bit. Yeah, I really like this portion of the trail. I'll try to stop. Get a steep. Did you see that? That was awesome. This girl just jumped across the trail. So you get a steep incline here. There's going to be some stairs, if I remember correctly, right here. And it looks very nice. There's this rock formation. I think these rocks were formed as a result of the Wisconsin ice sheet during, I think, the last ice age. 1.5 million years ago. So thank you, Wisconsin ice sheet, for your good work. Yeah, so it's a Not too steep. It's manageable. It's a nice staircase they got here. And we're still on trail. Oh, I thought I heard a snarling from an animal. It's just a man sneezing on his morning run. Another black squirrel up there. Again, these GoPros, what I'm filming on, they have a wide angle, so I'm not sure if you can make out that black squirrel. We'll try to approach quietly. And he's gone. This is very nice. It's where we just came from. Still see some of those rock formations right here. So I believe we're going to meet back up with the blue trail for a little bit right here. Let me see this place, because I think this is where the caves are that the Native Americans used to live in. Looks like this is a trail. Let's follow this. Yeah, here are the caves. I don't want to go in there though, because last time I was here, there was evidence that someone was living here. I don't want to wake them up. It's early, but right in there. You can see the caves right in here. Some more of these rock formations. again, I don't know if you can make it out because of this wide angle. But you just see these sheer cliffs up there. Up here. Composed of those rock formations we spoke about, and just very, very tall, very steep cliffs. And right here too, it looks like there's more caves, and there is a looks like a little trail here to get up there. Let's check it out. Why not? Oh yeah, this is even better. This is probably... Look at this cave. Yeah, that's nice. That's a big cave. So again, I don't want to go in there because last time I was here, it was evidence that people were staying in there. I don't want to wake them up. Kind of a steep incline here. Decline now for me. My head just got caught in cobwebs, for sure. It looked dark in those caves too, so I don't even think I get good footage anyway, because I don't have a light for this camera. So the blue trail, here's some more blaze marks, will continue left, and the orange trail continue right. We are on the orange trail. We're definitely, isolated from the city noise here. You can just barely hear the cars on the highway. The sounds of nature are more prevalent here. You can hear falling acorns, scuttling rabid raccoons, birds chirping. There's more caves up this way. Very nice views here. Be cool to go up there. Not today. Some more cliffs up there. See how close we get. Wow, this is a really nice portion of the Orange Trail here. I like this. And I hate to belabor this point, man, but man, if I was just here 2 weeks from now, maybe even 1 week from now, this would be perfection. Still nice though. Okay, what is this? All right, there is some serious Blair Witch stuff going on over here. Let's check this out. Okay. And then this thing. I do not know what this is. This didn't come up on any of the research that I did for this walk. Got some bricks. Pine cones. This is eerie. I love it. If anyone knows what this is, let me know down in the comments. I don't see any markings of sort. Oh, we have a collection here of this this stuff. If anyone knows what these are, let me know. Also, look, you see these pine cones collected around here. Are those seashells? Rocks and seashells? Wow. That's pretty rad. There's some voodoo stuff going on here. I love it. Hopefully I'll be able to leave this enclosure with my life intact. Done. Awesome. That was really cool. I like that. I'm gonna get some pictures of that actually. Sorry, let me just get back here. All right, sorry for that little quick detour back. Looks like there's a trail leading up this way too, but we're gonna stay on the Orange Trail. Roscoe. Good morning. Here's some more of those glacial rock formations the park is known for. And in fact, these are called glacial holes, I believe, right here. You're gonna wanna stop and take a look at these. Yeah, these glacial holes, they were formed, I think, by that Wisconsin ice sheet as it tore its way through Manhattan Island so many years ago. It's fairly steep here. I'm losing my breath and sweating. It's October. Lovely rock formations. I love it. Very beautiful. Camera doesn't do them justice, so you guys got to get down here and check it out. It's a fantastic park. Add another fork in the road. But there are the blaze marks telling us what to do. We're quickly nearing the end of the Orange Trail. I've had a great time. I really enjoy Inwood Hill Park, especially these hiking trails, because again, gives you an opportunity to, at least a little bit, get out of the city while remaining in it. And keep in mind, this is in Manhattan. This is Manhattan Island we're on right now. And in fact, this is what Manhattan Island looked like centuries ago, before its urban development. Not as nice as it looks today. I like the urban environment, but this is cool. This is cool. Another squirrel. No signs of raccoons yet. Seen a lot of black squirrels today. You can see one down here hopping away. You can hear the cars on the highway a little bit louder now, so we're definitely circling back around. The Orange Trail, by the way, does circle around. Not a perfect circle, of course, but you'll get off the trail where you got on it. Again, a bird, and that is the limit of my bird identification skills. It's a bird. I know what a pigeon looks like. That's about it. Fall foliage. We got it for you. NYC Guidebook with the hookup. This is also a very nice portion of the trail. So this is where the Orange Trail lives back on itself. As you can see from the blaze marks here. When we came up, we went this way. So we're gonna head back down this way. So I think what I like most about Inwood Hill Park is definitely the hiking trails, particularly the Orange Trail. And it's going to be really cool for you, especially if you have kids. You want to bring your kids up here, kind of show them a little bit of nature, which they don't get a lot of opportunity to see if you live in the city, like me. So like I said, I brought my kid up here earlier in the year. Well, last year actually, about a year ago. And he loved it. His whole Cub Scout den loved it. And if you really want to make it special, bring your kids up here and in late October. Also, if you just enjoy a nice solitary walk, that's also going to be good for you. It's a nice place. And there's other amenities too. Like I said before, you got the racquetball courts, the soccer pitches, softball fields. There's even public restrooms up here. It's easily accessible by the A train. You can make a day out of it here and it'd be very nice. Have a picnic. Oh, you know what'd be cool is a picnic on that overhead pass. I saw a couple there. I don't think the camera registered them, but there was a couple that went off the trail beyond the fence, and they were hanging out there. That's a killer view of the Hudson River. Bring a little picnic out there. You can hear some glass bottles rattling about. Man's probably collecting his drink. That's weird. Little staircase up here. I think that's it's the Blue Trail. I believe we go down this way. So I was actually wrong. I came down the wrong way, which is good because I'm going to get to show you some of the playground here. I went onto the Blue Trail. I didn't complete the Orange Trail, which really it just would have circled back to where we started. So we're going to end over here. You can see one of the playgrounds. I believe that's Payson Playground. Kind of see it through there. Yeah, that's where we're going to end. Can hear the kids playing. It's a nice playground. The Cub Scouts, as I said, I took them up here. They played on the playground a little bit before we started the trail. It's nice. There's the playground down there. All right, that's Inwood Hill Park. I'm glad you decided to join me to walk it today. It was the Orange Trail. Had a great time. This is NYC Guidebook. I'm your host, Brian E. Denton. Let me know what you thought about the Orange Trail here at Inwood Hill Park and where you'd like to walk next. Until then, I'm Brian E. Denton, your host of NYC Guidebook. Keep walking.